Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like up. Triple H has revolutionized the WWE ever since taking over the creative hot seat of the promotion. The numbers they are doing speak for themselves. Whether it's gate, viewership, or profits, the Stanford-based company has never seen such days before. As far as the superstars go, everyone is enjoying life under Triple H. Many superstars have flourished under his wing. Unfortunately, few aren't doing that great. Here are 3 superstars we feel the game has given up on. Under Vince McMahon's reign, Austin Theory was touted as the next big thing. He was given great storylines and on-screen time with the former boss, Vince McMahon himself. The top point of his career may have been sharing the ring with Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 38. When Vince McMahon stepped down, Triple H changed the star's booking completely. He made him Austin Theory again from just Theory and gave him a different identity. He made him the United States champion and even had him beat John Cena at WrestleMania 39. However, since then Theory's career hasn't been the same. He is stuck in the tag team division with Grayson Waller. The star's TV time is reduced and he isn't a part of a big feud. There were rumors of A-Town Down Under breaking up, which would finally give Theory his big push as a single superstar, but that rumor doesn't seem to be going anywhere. The Street Profits has been one of the top WWE tag teams over the past decade. However, among the 2 superstars, the company reportedly always saw Ford as the next big single superstar. This claim became even stronger after he put on a brilliant performance against Roman Reigns on an edition of SmackDown in 2021. Unfortunately, Ford has never seen the fruit of his enormous talent and hard work. Montez is still in the tag team division, and the Street Profits have had a title-less run for over 4 years. There was a little hope when Triple H added Bobby Lashley to mix forming Pride. However, that seemed to go nowhere too. Lashley soon left the company and everything went to square one. Montez Ford is still a part of the Street Profits with the team going nowhere and storyline-wise they are lost. As we build up to WrestleMania 41, there don't seem to be any concrete plans for them, which means Montez Ford will likely not have anything big this year. Imperium was destined for greatness when they joined first NXT UK, NXT, and then the main roster. While Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser have done well for themselves, Vinci didn't see that kind of success. After removing him from Imperium, Giovanni Vinci was drafted to SmackDown. His return as a single superstar was hyped to the moon. The creative changed his look, shot fancy vignettes with him, and promoted him heavily. However, all went to waste when he made his debut. He lost his return match to Apollo Crews in just 3 seconds. 2 weeks later, he would lose to the same opponent, and hasn't been seen on WWE TV ever since. Everyone felt Triple H would make Vinci as big as Kaiser and Gunther, but he has failed to do so. Over the years, WWE's SmackDown roster has featured an eclectic mix of talent, each bringing something different to the table. From seasoned veterans to rising stars, the Blue brand has been the platform for numerous WWE superstars to showcase their skills. However, not every superstar has found success in WWE's ever-evolving landscape. Triple H, as a key figure in the creative process and talent development, has seen the rise and fall of many stars. While he has helped shape the careers of countless WWE superstars, there have been instances where he seemed to give up on certain talents, whether due to underwhelming performances, creative stagnation, or mismanagement of potential. Here are 3 WWE SmackDown superstars Triple H has seemingly given up on. One of the most intriguing cases of a superstar seemingly left out in the cold is Shinsuke Nakamura, a beloved figure in New Japan Pro Wrestling (NJPW). Before joining WWE, Nakamura's debut on NXT was met with excitement and anticipation. He brought with him an eccentric and captivating personality, paired with a technical wrestling style that garnered immediate attention. His first few years in WWE, particularly his NXT run, were a highlight for fans as Nakamura quickly became one of the top stars in the company. However, once he was called up to SmackDown in 2017, things started to go downhill. Nakamura's move to the main roster marked the beginning of a slow and steady decline in his WWE career, at least from a creative standpoint. Despite being positioned as a top-tier talent, Nakamura's potential was undercut by a series of uninspiring storylines and lackluster feuds, especially during his time feuding with Jinder Mahal for the WWE Championship. His awkward transition from a beloved babyface to an ill-conceived heel persona didn't help either. Triple H's influence on SmackDown had the potential to elevate Nakamura to the level of top-tier stars like Roman Reigns and AJ Styles, but it seemed as though there was no real vision for Nakamura's character in the long term. Even though Nakamura was still physically gifted and capable of producing fantastic matches, his creative direction on SmackDown under Triple H's watch seemed directionless. Despite showing glimpses of his former greatness, including his King of Strong Style persona, he became a largely overlooked figure in the roster. Though he is still active and has won several titles, it's clear that Triple H may have given up on Nakamura's chance to reach the main event status that many fans once expected him to achieve. Mustafa Ali's story in WWE is one of unrealized potential, and it's easy to see why Triple H may have given up on him. Ali's initial run on the 205 Live brand was solid, and many fans saw him as a bright future star. He had the charisma, wrestling ability, and the drive to be a breakout star. His performances in high-profile matches, like the Cruiserweight Classic, showcased his talent, and his presence on 205 Live gave the brand a sense of excitement. When he was later drafted to SmackDown, expectations were high for him to break out as a serious contender in the main roster. However, Ali's creative struggles started almost immediately after his call-up. While his athleticism was never in question, WWE's creative team struggled to find a compelling narrative for him on SmackDown. At times, Ali was put into forgettable mid-card feuds, and his pushes were short-lived. Whether it was being part of the short-lived Retribution faction or being overlooked for the spotlight in favor of other superstars, Ali's presence on SmackDown lacked the creative direction that would have propelled him to the top. Triple H, who had been instrumental in developing Ali's early NXT and 205 Live career, seemed to step back and let Ali flounder on SmackDown. Ali's potential as a high-flying underdog was undeniable, but WWE's decision to place him in the forgettable Retribution angle, followed by his sporadic appearances in the mid-card, suggested that Triple H had given up on a man who was once considered a top talent for the future. Though Ali's in-ring performances still stand out, the lack of creative investment has stunted his career, making him one of the prime examples of a superstar Triple H and WWE seemingly didn't know how to properly feature. Cesaro's career trajectory in WWE has been one of the most perplexing, especially considering his immense talent and sheer physicality. Cesaro's reputation as one of the best pure wrestlers in the business has never been in doubt. His hard-hitting style, remarkable strength, and technical prowess made him a favorite among fans and peers alike. When Cesaro was brought up to the main roster, he quickly gained recognition for his matches with top talent, even teaming with Tyson Kidd to form one of the most underrated duos in recent memory. His ability to mix power moves and high flying with an almost effortless precision made him a standout performer. Yet, despite his undeniable talent, Cesaro seemed to never get the push many felt he deserved. His career on SmackDown, in particular, followed a series of stops and starts. Cesaro's singles pushes were consistently undermined by creative mismanagement. He was frequently placed in mid-card feuds and never seemed to break through to the main event level, despite his ability to go toe-to-toe with the best in the company. This became especially frustrating during his time under Triple H's creative control. Though Triple H had a hand in shaping Cesaro's character, it appeared that the WWE machine didn't see him as a top champion. Cesaro's pairing with Sheamus in the Bar faction was successful in terms of chemistry, but it felt like a last-ditch effort to keep him relevant. Cesaro was never allowed the opportunity to build a true solo character, and his potential was squandered by booking decisions that did not align with his capabilities. Triple H's seeming indifference toward Cesaro became evident as the years went on. Despite occasional flashes of brilliance, Cesaro was rarely given the sustained push necessary to elevate him to the main event level. His inability to break into the upper echelon of WWE stars led many to believe that Triple H, while still valuing him for his in-ring abilities, had largely given up on the idea of Cesaro ever being a top-tier main event performer in WWE. Triple H has played a pivotal role in the careers of many WWE superstars, but there are cases where even his creative direction couldn't turn the tide for certain talent. Shinsuke Nakamura, Mustafa Ali, and Cesaro represent three examples of superstars who, despite their immense talent, have struggled to find a sustained push under WWE's management. Whether due to creative stagnation, mismatched storylines, or a lack of consistent direction, these superstars have suffered from a lack of focus on the main roster. It's possible that Triple H simply gave up on pushing these talents as top-tier stars, relegating them to the mid-card or secondary roles instead of fully embracing their potential. In the world of WWE, even the most talented performers can find themselves stuck in limbo, and these three superstars serve as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of professional wrestling stardom.